How are the negotiations going?
Oh, look, I mean, they're progressing the relationships and the arrangements as we said that we would do. And so there's still a long way to go, but, we're using the time between now and the special votes to make sure that we are continuing to move things forward.
So how long will the public be in the dark? The special votes counted on the 3rd of November. What can we expect then?
Well, again, what we're doing between now and the 3rd of November is, as I said, progressing the relationships and arrangements with both parties. We've obviously got to get the special votes counted, and we'll look to move as quickly as we can after that. But again, unfortunately, this will take as long as it takes in order to be able to get, a good agreement and good trust and a strong base for us to have a good government that can get things done.
Because you've got your 100-day plan.
In our 100-day plan, we want to repeal 3 waters. We want to, start 90-day trials. There's, a lot of things that we've specified in that plan that we want to get going with, bringing the legislation forward to tackle gangs. There's a long list. Well, once we form a government, that's when that starts. And, we're very clear about what we want to achieve in that period of time. And we've got a lot of work to do. We'll run Parliament, I think, longer up until Christmas, and we probably will look to start it earlier in the new year as well than historically has happened. That's what happens for the rest of the country. New Zealanders take work up to Christmas, they take a Christmas break, and then they get back into it in the new year. So it's very similar here. I think, my observation is Parliament has a very long break over summer, and I think we've got a lot to do and we've got to get going.
Do they have too long a holiday, do you think?
Well, we've got work to do, and we're going to work for the New Zealand people, and we said that's what this was about. New Zealanders voted for change. We've got a lot to get through, and so if we have to start earlier and we have to finish later, so be it. I really want to make sure we are building goodwill and trust and a strong relationship with all parties. We're making good progress, but what I'd say is, again, we're doing it differently, and we're not doing it blow by blow through the media. I think the New Zealanders understand that we've been given a mandate. We're obligated under MMP system to make sure that we give strong and stable government on the other side, and that's what we're working to deliver. We're following a process, and we've got to build, as I said, relationships and arrangements with both parties in this period, and that's what we're doing. I know it's different and it's frustrating for people, but we've got to just work through this process to make sure we get a good, strong, stable government.